And the hat.
I'm ready.
Ah, red shirt means you're ready. That means stop. All right. Good, good. Thank you for coming out to Subculture. I am your host, Ron Brown. If you want to look me up, because I may be funny, on Instagram, it's Honorable Ron. I have clips and shit like that. We had a coffee shop, so shit makes sense to say. Right? Right? Yep, you shit after coffee. That's what I was getting to, my friend. Yes, it's like a dietary supplement. I like your laugh. That's why we come. You gotta cock back your head and laugh. This is a comedy show. If I'm not funny, I am an electrician by trade. If you need an electrician to ceiling fan, outlet, okay, you didn't have the light bulb on. I'll turn it on for you. I got your attention now. Perfect. Okay. How you doing back there, ladies? You left. You don't like to be in center of attention, huh? What brings you out? It doesn't even matter anymore. It took too long. You way back there. Come up here if you want to enjoy the show. Hey, bartenders or baristas, what you call it, right? A little barista, right? Huh? Okay, or a cocker spaniel. I don't know which one we call. You just like whatever. Just don't call me asshole. All right. Jinkies, Velma, how you doing? All right. I get it. Scooby Doo Shaggy. Oh, this whole table is rocking right now. Hey, sir, can you take a picture of me?
Oh, there you go.
All right, thank you. Hey, no more pictures. That's the last one, okay? All right. That's how you gotta laugh, sir. I come for teeth. I like to see teeth. Last show I did in Miami, they had no teeth. But they still gave me the benefit of the doubt that I was funny. Because they moved their neck a lot. I made a joke, they were like, all right, we're just gonna wake you up a little bit in here. No teeth didn't work. Okay, scribble that down, throw it away. Pocket! Okay, I like your smile. We're just getting started, people. Like I said, I'm an electrician by trade. That's what I do. Every day, all day, I gotta be a serious character, so you're seeing something different. Can't go to a person's house and laugh your ass off. Oh my God, look at these ceiling fans! Call the cops. He's a cop. We're gonna get some names before we start. So I don't know you. I told you my name. My name is Ron. What's your name? All right. All right, that's enough. So I am recently single. That's good. I'm not fucking tonight, all right? Just to let you know, whoever climbed. All right. So I'm recently single. It feels good to be single because I can put restrictions on the girl that I'm with. Right now, I'm putting restrictions on the girl that I'm with. I'm losing weight. I'm in the gym. I lost 10 pounds. I feel good. I'm like, hey, I need a girl that can at least run a mile. Yeah, God, that's my. If you can't run a mile, I have a problem with that. Because I'm light-skinned, that means I'm a pussy in black neighborhoods. So, if I need you to run, I don't want to have to leave you. You know what I'm saying? So I got with this girl. She was beautiful. She tried. I mean, I woke up every single morning. Every single morning, I woke up and I was like, hey, we're going to run a mile. Let's run a mile. Let's do this. Let's practice for this day that I'm going to get my ass kicked potentially. So on the third month, I couldn't do it. I had to break up with her. I was like, fuck this shit. You can't beat my time. It fucking sucks. Who the fuck is laughing like that? That's a hell of a laugh. I like it though. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was like, you can't beat my fucking time. And I sat her down, and I was just like, she was like, why, Ron? I was like, Keisha, I just can't be with you anymore. She's like, why? She looked me in the eyes. Why? I said, you just can't run the mile. She said, yeah, I can do it. I said, no, you can't. She said, why? I said, you just won't get up out that wheelchair. Oh, my God. She just rolled away. You're asking me, right? You're like, Ron, did you hit it? I did. I said we were here for 3 months, of course. She just couldn't be my time, though. How you doing, sir? You're the main attraction, Spider-Man. Superman, right? With the glasses on. All right. You guys are great. I love your energy. It's terrific. All right. We got some good comedians. Like I said, if I'm not funny, I'm an electrician. I can hook up ceiling fans and shit. You look like you need a blow dryer tester or something like that. We could do that for you. You look like you need toaster strudels in the morning. You know what you need? Hot tub 240. All right, I got you. Welcome. This is a show, so you gotta clap. It means that, you know. Yeah. Give it up for David Sabra. Hey, folks, let's give it up for our host. I'm going to start out by telling you something serious that's been upsetting me lately. As you guys know, there's a lot of anti-Semitism right now. And I called up my health insurance company and I said, I need better mental health coverage, definitely. And she said, why? And I said, well, because I'm Jewish. And she said, well, sorry, that's a pre-existing condition. I have a dog named Molly. We have any dog owners here? Yeah. Oh, yeah? What kind of a dog do you have?
She's a mutt.
Is she big or small?
Medium.
Okay, I have Molly is a Shih Tzu. She's really small. And I was walking her the other day, and a man came up to me, and he said, you know, you look like you must get a lot of women with that dog. And I said, actually, I get a lot of men like you coming up to me and saying, you must get a lot of women with that dog. Last thing that's kind of jokey, I guess. It's not really funny. I was on a date recently with a woman, and she had a tattoo, but it was on her tush of one of those big hearts, and she showed it to me, and we were escorted out of the restaurant immediately. So that joke never lands. But in New Jersey, they love it. In Springsteen town. Anyone from New Jersey here? Oh no, really? Because I work at Publix, and if you ask that, like if you took a microphone and were just like, anyone from New Jersey, half of Publix would respond, because they come from Jersey and New York to torment cashiers at Publix. And I work at Publix because I came down here. I did actually come down here for recovery, not from drugs, but mental health. I had a business that went south. I was very depressed, but I'm doing much better now. So the center I was at, they had me get what is called a recovery job, which means it's a job that is so demoralizing I'll probably never recover from it. For some reason, everyone knows how expensive the food is now, right? It's really expensive. And for some reason, the majority of people in Delray have decided that the cashiers at Publix are to blame for that. We get a lot of people, I've been told that actually I'm working on this bit, that since I'm a customer service person, my job is to de-escalate. And that's what she says, that's your job, to de-escalate. I'm supposed to de-escalate a person who will come up to me and say, this says it's 1999, it's 1899, and scream at me. And I'm working on the joke that obviously the thing that's escalating is my blood pressure, and I'm not able to de-escalate anything. So, okay. Thank you. Before I get off here, I want to talk about being in recovery. I had a roommate who was a conspiracy theorist. As you know, a lot of people with serious mental health issues like RFK or whoever you're thinking about or who use drugs are conspiracy theorists. And he told me when I first met him, he said that the country is being run by the British monarchy. Has anyone ever heard this conspiracy? I don't know where he got it. He said it's being run by the monarchy. And I said, well, what about Wall Street? He goes, no, the monarchy. And, you know, I'm Jewish, so I was like waiting for him to give me the right answer for something. So I said, you know, what about Hollywood?
And he said, no, that's definitely the monarchy. And I'm like, man, this guy's the most frustrating conspiracy theorist I've ever known. And let me see, one more thing, really quick, it's my time. At Publix, for some reason, when I push carts outside, evidently there's something on my back that says therapist, and people will open up to me, and a woman literally came up to me, and I was pushing her cart for her, and she said, I broke my neck so my husband can't make love to me. And I said, that's a pretty extreme thing to do, so he can't make love to you. And she said, no, that's not what I meant. I broke my neck and in a car accident, and he can't make love to me. And I said to her really quick, I just said, well, why don't you get the surgery? And then she looked at me, I swear, she goes, they have to put a metal rod in me, and I'm allergic to metal. And she was pushing a shopping cart. So I guess she needs to be in recovery too. Anyway, thanks a lot. That's my time.
One more time for David Cabral. All right, I hope you're having a good time, because I'm having a good time. 1, 2, 3 for good time. Good time! All right, I didn't tell you what to say. It's okay. All right, keep that same energy for Josh and Liz, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it!
Hello. My name is Josh List, and I'm going to do some jokes for you that so far have been very unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful. Don't you just hate it when you're getting an anonymous blowjob through a hole in a bathroom stall at a truck stop at 4 a.m. after an hour-long drive, and the guy on the other end goes, hey, nice shoes. I don't need a chatty glory hole. All right, can we zip it? This isn't going anywhere. What do you think? You're going to win some brownie points on this one? This is the end of the road. See, it doesn't work. You know, the glory hole has a very storied past, you know? The first glory holes, I don't know if you knew this, they were invented in Sumeria. But they didn't have hole technology at the time. They didn't understand what that was. So what they would do is, it was one dude who would press up against a wall, and a guy on the other side trying to suck. So there's a guy like, are you sucking? I think I am. No, that's just the wall. And then they invented the hole, they figured it out. Hole. Boom. It happened in the 1600s. They iterated on the glory hole, many different iterations. At one point in time, there were eye holes. So a guy, hey, I'm here for the glory hole. But it's a little uncomfortable. Could you please not look at me when you're looking at me through the eye holes? Could you close your eyes when you're looking through the eye holes? Yeah, there's nothing more patriotic than a glory hole, right? Right? It's the portal to the American dream. I mean, think about it. Anyone's on the other end of that thing. You know, you could be getting a blowy from Brad Pitt, or the Pope, or a gross, disgusting homeless guy with AIDS, or a different gross, homeless, disgusting guy with AIDS, but the type of AIDS that will never be solved. I'm talking, we're harvesting galaxies in the future, and we still can't crack the code on this AIDS kind of AIDS. Or Timothy Chalamet. The glory hole stuff never works. Nobody likes the glory hole stuff. I try to convert... Thank you. That's the biggest reaction I've gotten so far. The dog is a big fan of the glory hole bit. I'll include a dog version in there. Dog hole. I believe everyone I meet, I try to convert to Buddhism. It's the best religion because when they understand the nature of the Four Noble Truths and that their attachments to things is the root of their suffering, I got first dibs on their shit. So, They're like, oh my God, you're joining the monastery? Oh my God, that's so amazing. So I'm assuming like the soda stream, like you don't need that anymore, root of all suffering and everything. The soda stream. I like that joke. That's not a good joke. All right, never mind. Abandon that joke. I'm gonna do another one that doesn't work at all. This one never works. Does anyone like to speed when they're driving? Does anyone like to live life on the edge of speeder? I just saw this movie where a guy was speeding and he had a pregnant woman in the car. And the cop pulled him over, let him go. Pregnant woman. That's why I always drive with a pregnant woman in my car. That way, when whoop whoop, I get pulled over. You were doing 80 and a 25. Officer, my wife, she's grounded. Oh my God, I'll follow right behind you. There's a Bethesda around the corner. We're going to a different hospital, actually. That's fine, I'll follow you wherever you want to go. I'll put the lights on. We're going actually to the Publix, the hospital at the Publix. Specifically, the bread aisle. There's BOGO on bread in the bread aisle. Okay. All right, time to go to my A material. Time to hit the A material. What's my A material? This is it. So I have lesbian neighbors, like a lot of us do, and one day they came to my house and they gave me a Casio, and they were like, "We gave you that Casio you're always asking about." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" "Oh, no, I said I want to watch. I want to watch. I want to watch. Thank you. Thank you very much. My name is Josh List."
I want to watch. No, I want to watch. Yeah. Yep, it's good. I'm a C+ comedian, so don't expect shit from me. A+ for him. You know what I'm saying? All right, you still comfortable up there? I like it. The more coffee you drink, the more you'll shit. The more you have these guys as being entertaining to you. Where you get that mustache from? What toolbox? You grew it. How long did it take you to grow that? Or do you ever cut it?
I have not cut it in 5 years.
Okay, so you just don't get that, but you just get this.
Thank you, I'm lucky.
And people like it?
So,
Whoever you're dating?
she loves it.
Love it. She married?
No.
Oh, what happened? How long is it? All right. Well, that's why you're at a comedy show. Give it up for another comedian of mine. Who are you pointing to?
Hopefully me.
No. No. Because I know this guy, he's funny.
I like to watch.
Oh, all right. Give it up for John Applebaum, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright. Oh, you guys are great. Normally we're allowed to use the stage, but I think the Keith Haring artwork we might damage. You're lucky you get to sit on it. That might be like $5,000 cushions up there. Man, I was waiting for someone to do like a Pride joke since we have Pride going on Saturday. And I started to notice something in common where they have Pride festivals like in Pineapple Grove. Really gorgeous areas. Wilton Manors, South Beach. I was like, I think they're on to something. I think maybe we need to take their technique of having nice areas where the Pride area happens and take it to where bad areas are. I think we should convert the homeless to homosexuality. That would be really like defining the term gentrifying the area. Yeah, nice, fun, friendly joke for everybody. These aren't jokes, these are just some inspirational quotes that say I'm doing great. Just to let you guys know. Alright, I feel like I'm a little bit older than a lot of you in here. I have a daughter, she's 7 years old. She was a huge mistake. You can cross, you can go ahead. Do you have kids?
No.
No kids? Oh, good for you. They are a huge mistake. I'm kind of glad I have my daughter. She's kind of like my only proof I've ever had sex before. Yeah. I have sweet moments with her. She just lost her third tooth in 3 weeks, and she looked up at me and she's like, "Dad, how do I look?" I said, "You look homeless." How could you be from Boca Raton? There's no way. Was it meth? Florida got to her? I think that was it. Yeah. No, my daughter is absolutely amazing. She's a super sweet girl. Gotta figure out a way to like test people if they should be parents or not. If you've ever left the house and had to return to wipe one more time, you are not fit to be a parent. You can't even take care of yourself. How are you gonna take care of a baby? Yes. Alright, we don't have enough parents in the crowd. They usually like love that. Okay. Guess we'll just take a U-turn. Maybe I'll do some Jewish jokes for everybody.
Woo!
Yeah. Felt like you guys know I was Jewish. You heard my last name was Applebaum. I got the curly dark hair, enormous sense of humor. Yeah, you saw that like right away. I feel like Jews have a great alcoholic drink that they have once in a while. Do we know the Jewish alcoholic drink, the wine? Manischewitz. I saw like 2 people nodding their head. The rest of you, when you heard Manischewitz, you thought that was one of the Holocaust camps? I know what you were thinking. Yeah. But I feel like Manischewitz was a cruel joke by Jesus when he was making water into wine, but he made one batch from a urinal. He goes, "Give that to the Jews." Yes. I do want to find a nice Jewish girl. I've been on some of the Jewish dating apps. We've heard of them because they're so obvious, like J-Date, J-Swipe, Groupon. Yes. That's like one of my favorites. I mean, you guys are absolutely fantastic. Alright, well, I'll tell you guys, once in a while I am successful with the ladies, but right now I'm single, and I figured out a way to be comfortable while I'm single. A lot of pillows. Like an excessive amount. I have 12 pillows on my bed right now. They're not all mine. Half of them are throw pillows from exes. I keep them around. I use them kind of like voodoo dolls, but instead of stabbing them, I draw on them, hoping that they'll just text me later, "Are you up?" Yeah. I actually line up those pillows before I leave the house every day because I'm so lonely. I put them underneath my sheets to look like a person, just so I could wave goodbye to my pillow buddy. I always whisper, "We'll make out later." Yes. Nice. Relatable for the single people in here. Alright. I guess one more thing for the single people. I think we all remember the first time sleeping over a guy or girl's house. I just had a girl sleep over my house, and I knew what she was expecting the next day. Breakfast. Right, ladies? Yes. I took her to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm usually a classier guy, but we didn't have sex. We had a tickle fight that night. That's right. She deserved Dunkin' Donuts. I think we should change the slogan of Dunkin' Donuts as well. When I was in there looking at all the clientele, I'm like, how could the slogan be "America runs on Dunkin'"? None of these people are runners. No one in there was exercising. I think we should change the slogan from "America runs on Dunkin' to "America gets the runs from Dunkin'." They're tricky people. That's not even fast food, that's Indian food. Look at your mobile order next time. Vishnu Krishna Patel probably served you. That's right. I feel like Indian people are like the next Jews. They're making bagels, they have their own Hollywood, their food looks terrible but tastes delicious. Alright, thank you guys so much. Let's keep it going for Ron, everyone. Let's keep it going for me, everyone!
12 pillows on the bed. Woo, I like that. I was 12. I had 64 pillows on the bed. Yeah, I was. Next up, we got a lot of comedians here. Stay tuned. We'll give it up. Thank you for walking. These boots are made for walking. Give it up for Austin Jarif. Sorry about that. The 2 F's fucked me up. I'm a practice. Austin Jeff. Boston Jazz.
Oh, yeah, how are you guys doing? Lives going well? Good lives? My life is not good. 30 years old. I'm just now starting to realize that I might not become a famous rapper. So that's been tough. I have no fallback. I should have been a doctor or something, you know. Yeah, I was thinking about I wonder if there's a part of doctor school that prepares you for how many wieners you have to touch. Because I feel like it's a big part of the job. It's got to take something out of you, I feel like, touching wieners all day. They do that every time I've gone to the doctor my whole life. They touch my wiener. Even like middle school, you want to play sports, you got to pass a physical. Doctor comes in, he goes, "Oh, I see here you want to play football. Well, I guess you better pop that wiener out. Let me touch it. See if you got a good football wiener." You don't want to fail that test either. You know, he comes back like, "You'll never play football with a wiener like this, kid. They'll eat you alive out there with a wiener like this." Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to find God. Buddhism. That's been my thing. Buddhism. I really like that the whole idea of the karma and the reincarnation. The whole idea that like if you're good in this life, you're rewarded in the next life, and if you're bad in this life, then you're punished in the next life. But at least you always get another chance. That always resonated with me because growing up, I had a brother that died very young, and I always thought it was so sad that he never got to live a full life. But now I feel much better knowing that he deserved everything that happened to him. What a monster that guy was. I have no idea. I don't know what he did, but it was must have been bad, because boy did he suffer. I don't know, I'm trying to get healthier, trying to stop ordering Uber Eats at 3 a.m. That's my big struggle right now. It's dangerous ordering Uber Eats at 3 a.m. The other night I ordered Uber Eats 3 a.m. and on that Uber app it shows the icon of the car when it's on the way to you so you can track them. But when I looked at it, it was a little icon of a bicycle. So I immediately am like rushing to cancel the order. I'm like, please cancel this order. And they're like, why do you want to cancel the order? I go, because this guy's doing Uber Eats at 3 a.m. on a bicycle. He's obviously like a roaming lunatic, and you just gave him my address and access to my food. But I was told if you cancel the order, you have to pay the whole fee. So I took my life into my hands, went down for this Wawa sandwich, and the guy was homeless. You could tell. Immediately upset. He's like, man, this fucking guy at the gas station, this fucking guy, he's racist guy, man. He hates me because I'm Turkish, man. He hates me because I'm Turkish. And I was like, yeah, I highly doubt that that's why that guy hates you. I assume it's because you keep trying to buy cigarettes one at a time. I wanted to tell him, like, don't worry, this is America. Nobody knows what a Turkish person is. I know nothing about Turkey. I know that it's not named after turkeys, and that's a guess. I don't think it might totally be named after turkeys. So he's there talking for like 15 minutes, and then eventually both of our phones start vibrating, and he takes out his phone and he looks at it and he goes, oh shit, Amber Alert, and left immediately. To help, I hope. I have no idea. It's fucking Turkish people, am I right? They're all the same. Homelessness is an odd issue. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to solve it. You can't, right? Well, I saw this video the other day. It was this YouTube video of these influencers, and they go to one of those, tent camps, shanty homeless towns, and they pick up this homeless guy, and he's all disheveled, and then they take him and they give him like a 5-star meal, and then they take him to a salon and they get him a haircut and he's got a shave and he looks great, and then they give him like a new clothes, these fancy clothes, and then they drop him back off at the homeless camp in like a 3-piece suit And then to top it up, they gave him $10,000 cash.
All right.
They left this guy with a 3-piece suit and $10,000 cash at a homeless camp. And I was like, wow, what a thoughtful way to murder a homeless man. And all right, that's my time. I'm Austin Guy.
Oh, man, you guys like him, man. Give him another round of applause then. Let him feel good. We like that shit. All right. We're going to change it up a little bit. We got a woman coming to the stage. Yes. Pop, boop, out of blue, you know. Just drop her right in the middle. Give it up for Valeria. Ladies and gentlemen.
I am a woman. Oh shit. Watch out. Oh crap. Yeah, being a woman is insane. You know, like we take a lot of pictures and stuff like that. That's because all of us have like this Quasimodo angle, Hunchback of Notre Dame angle. You can picture Hunchback of Notre Dame, Quasimodo. Every girl has one. Am I right, ladies? We're just trying to avoid that. So we take a lot of pictures. I happen to have more than the rest, so don't take pictures of me, please. Wow, you guys are ridiculous. I don't like you guys at all. So like, I don't know. I was worrying about my jokes. I was like, oh man, like my jokes, you know, they're so like edgy or something. So, but then I watched like this YouTube special on some comic. Over 100K followers, she gets booked everywhere, she's going on tour, and she was talking about butt stuff with her boyfriend. Really? Okay, I don't know, I wanted to talk about, well, let's see what else I want here. Butt stuff with her boyfriend. You know something else that's crazy? You know that there's, on your iPhone, they have a pregnant man emoji? So, I mean, honestly, they're taking it too far. I think to make it fair, we should add the swastika in there. Yeah? I guess not the right crowd. I don't know. I don't, you know something I don't have? I don't have a headboard yet. I feel like having a headboard on your mattress is like a life step. Who here has like, I feel like a lot of you have a headboard on your mattress. Who here has it? I feel like you have one. A headboard on your mattress? Do you have one?
I have canceled culture on anti-Semitic commentary.
What? I'm talking about a headboard, lady. What's wrong with you?
I don't have a headboard either.
Me neither. I don't have one. I feel like we're but who has one though? Who has one?
I sell headboards.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, bro, you're a salesman of headboards for mattresses?
I do, yeah.
Damn, no wonder you're like doing this comedy thing. Oh my god. No, but I don't have a lot. And then people who don't have vacuums. Who here doesn't have a vacuum? Everyone here has a vacuum?
I got two.
No, those suck. God. Why do you guys know how to clean your house? Okay, so let me just do my little dating set I have here. So, okay. Like, I like, who here likes pineapple on their pizza? Anyone? Okay. I like mayonnaise on my pizza. Alright, so that makes me really single. Okay. I used to play this game in 3rd grade where I would chase little kids around in the playground and I'd be like, ah, right? And that's kind of still going on today with my dating life. Like, I feel like the red flags that I have are, so a red flag for me is an Android phone. You guys get, I feel like everyone here has an Android phone.
No.
Who here has an Android phone? Raise your hand. Yeah, red flag as fuck. I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Oh, who here still uses AOL's email? AOL email? Yeah, you would have AOL
I'm
email.
over 50.
Yeah, I know. What about, someone who doesn't have a Sun Pass? Yeah, it's a huge red flag for me, you know? What'd you say?
What about Moon Pass?
What the fuck is a Moon Pass? What's a Moon Pass? What is that? No, is that like a West Palm Beach thing?
Only use it at night.
Moon Pass? Nah, pay your bills. Okay, what, you can't afford a Sun Pass? That's weird. So my favorite type of people to go for are single dads because they make great sandwiches right? You can like kind of taste the depression and like the divorce and heartache. I'm into it. But you try, nowadays I feel like every man I ever dated was like Jesus. Like they came around, they blessed my life, they left, right? And they came back for like 3 days to pick up like their shirt they left at my house or something. Promised to come back and they have not come back yet. But I have faith that they will come back one day. Thank you. Mickey Mouse. You like that one? Okay, I'm glad you like something. Let's see. Now I understand why women marry trees. Because they're stable. They're not going anywhere, right? And they have a lot of hardwood. Have a nice day. Bye.
All right. Like I said, this is a comedy. I am just here because my roaches are fucking. That's the truth. You ever seen a roach fuck, sir?
No.
You must be rich. They just fuck real fast. So I come to do comedy on those nights. Let them do their thing, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let them do their thing. I'm just here. Another reason I'm here is because I just want to meet people, rich people that do Ponzi schemes. Anybody in the house that does shit like that? I'm tired of stealing from Target. I want real rich thieves. I can't promise you that I won't tell. All right, we'll talk after. Give it up for Charlie M, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Thank you very much, Ron. Give it up for Ron. Okay, so I've enjoyed my time tonight. As you might think, I turned 50 about 15 years ago. And so I'm running out of time, but I actually wanted you guys to know, to be the first to know, I did sign a contract with HBO, Showtime, and the Movie Channel. I'm going to be getting all three of them for $19.95 a month. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're going, Charlie, what's up with this 10K and you're promising a bottle of Jack Daniels to, whoever lasts the most? My brother said, if you want to get a lot of laughs, tell phony jokes. If you can't do that, give them something. So when I'm done, I'm going to give someone a chance to win $10,000, and the other person, and I think it's going to be Ron, is going to get a bottle of Jack Daniels from me, okay? You'll see me give Ron a bottle of Jack Daniels. I've only got 2 jokes, and one of them is my Mickey Mouse shirt. I don't know if any of you under 40 remember Mickey Mouse, but he was married to Minnie Mouse. It was terrible last month. They had to get a divorce. So they went to Judge Judy. She's the divorce lawyer. So she's listening to Minnie's going, he says I'm crazy, he says I'm crazy, he says I'm crazy. Judge Judy says, Mickey, is that what you said? He goes, absolutely not. I said she's fucking goofy. You gotta be over 30 to get that joke? Okay. So, you're wondering what's in the bag. You're wondering about the $10,000. The $10,000 is not going to be cash. But anyway, in case you want to go to paradise with me after the show. Okay, that's okay. I'm getting old, so my brother Roy says, Charlie, you need to take yoga. That's what people over 50 do to stay in shape. I'm like, okay. So I go to yoga, and they got all these animals there. You're doing cat, cow, camel, down dog, up, down, standing on your head. So I did okay for 2 weeks. And then at 11 o'clock at night, I live by myself, my neck is hard as a rock. I'm talking about hard as a rock. It felt like Arnold Schwarzenegger was grabbing it, squeezing it. So I went to the emergency room. This is a true story at JFK. So they gave me a steroid shot, some pain killers, and then they said, the doc came in and talked to me. He said, what's going on? I told him all that stuff. about the yoga and everything. You know what he said? He said, Charlie, were you taking your Viagra pill standing on your head? Okay, well, I appreciate coming here. I enjoyed everybody. And somebody is, I think I'm going to give a girl, if I have it real quick, a chance to win $10,000. And I always say this to girls, and I try to pick them up, but it never works. I go, you want to get lucky tonight? And they're like, giving me this strange look. And so anyway, so tonight, I'm looking at maybe a single girl back there. I'm going to ask her if she's going to get lucky. And Ron, when you come up to take the mic from me, I'm going to give you a bottle of Jack Daniels. Ron, come up here. I want to present a bottle of Jack Daniels to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No. A bottle of Jack Daniels for him.
It's about to get real good.
And a lotto ticket for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, now we got a real comedy show. Hey. All right, we're giving out shit. Y'all like them? Yeah? They look good? All right, good. All right. Oh, yeah. That's right. All right. Yes. Okay. Nice hair. Yes, you do it every morning. I can tell. Not me. I wake up and I just go. You know. Funny thing about being single is they tell you all the necessities that you need to be like when you're growing up. Your mom's like, you need to write, you need to pay this, so you can be successful. But like the other day, I paid all my bills on time. Now that I'm grown and stuff like that, I paid all my bills, and she forgot to tell me I gotta get toilet tissue. I was on the toilet. I had to use Bounty. It's the quicker picker shitter upper. All right, Charles Matthews to the stage. Thank you.
All right, unlike the other Charles, I do not have party favors. I have a fucking dent in the side of my car and I can't even afford to fix that, so here we are. I really love people standing up here or sitting up here. This is like new for me. I feel like I'm like a fucking gladiator.
Oh my god, let's go.
You're kind of like Julius Caesar. Spoiler alert, all your friends stab you in the back of the head.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
he's the one that's gonna be doing the stabbing. Gosh, I feel like I'm so pressed for time. It's like my girlfriend's phone has 2% battery, so I'm like, is that gonna fucking charge? My EDs everywhere. I think it finally caught up to me today. So usually on these Wednesdays I like to do new jokes, and I'm like, all right, like between my lunch break and 7 o'clock, I'll find some time to write jokes, even though I'm supposed to be working. And it did not work out today, so this will be a treat for all of us. I was thinking the other day, I wonder if Hitler was cute when he slept. Now the story behind that is I have a cat and a dog. And my dog is an absolute angel. He's like a little baby cherub. He's just like the sweetest thing in the world. But when he fucking sleeps, it scares the shit out of me. He's like... It's like, it scares me so much that when he goes to sleep, we go to sleep. I'm like, babe, shut off the fucking TV, turn off the lights. Like, we just lay in the dark. Like, I don't even want to look at him. And then I have a cat, Matilda, this fucking asshole. She's like a demon. She is just straight out of Hellraiser. Like, just such a piece of shit. I don't even know I have her. But whenever she sleeps, it's like the most beautiful, and she's like scratching her little leg. It's like you don't even want to bother her. So I don't know. I feel like maybe psychopaths just sleep very comfortably, which kind of makes me sad. Do we have any single fellas in here? Damn, everybody's in a fucking relationship. You are, Austin? Any single fellas? Somebody say yes. Okay, he is. Yes. Thank you, Charlie. All right, fellas. You gotta find yourselves a chick that's as loyal as the Indian woman at Dunkin' Donuts. So I have the same Dunkin' I go to every weekend, and I felt kind of bad. This past Saturday, it was pretty packed, so I go in, I get my drinks, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go put these in the car while I'm waiting for the food. Oh my God, this lady came running out, sir, ah! She just like grabbed me by the leg. She had somebody else's fucking order with her. That's why all the orders were all fucked up. And she's like, sir, please. She was like, I see you here every Saturday. Please don't go. And I was like, dude, like, it's okay, Misha. Like, I was just putting the drinks away. And like, I was gonna come back. Sir, please. I just like clicked the button on her head and she just reset. So I think we're like, 5 stars, 5 out of 5. Great fucking Dunkin' Donuts. I highly recommend it on Forest Hill and John. Let's see. You know what I hate? Shitty marketing. Are you guys familiar with those Coca-Cola cans with like people's names on them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, see? Charlie, I fucking like you, bro. Fucking God. Yeah, fuck that. So, I already have anxiety, and it's like, I'm at Publix trying to get my girlfriend a Coke, and I'm like, alright, I'm like, Jennifer, that's my ex-wife, no. Aaron, she's not black, no. I'm like, Karen, fuck, I don't want her to think that I'm upset. I'm like, fucking bitch, you're drinking Pepsi today. Yes. I feel like comedy's really been consuming my life lately, and like, it's just getting a little bit like out of hand. I have like a marketing corporate gig, and I recently had my yearly review a couple of weeks ago. And dude, I came in there hot, like it was like a fucking roast. I'm like, ugh, like, what's going on? I'm like, that Jenny's a real bitch, right? They're like, dude, she has a brain tumor. I'm like, yeah, but she's always been that way. It's like, I had to put the light up. I was like telling my boss, I'm like, all right, you got 1 minute, so let's go. It's, talking about work though, it's, sometimes you have to know your right crowd. So I was doing one of these like rep dinners not too long ago, and it was nice. We're actually at Elizabeth's, if anybody's ever been there. And the guy was so fucking happy to tell everybody, oh yeah, you know, my wife is a pilot, and it's so nice. Our 2 boys have a little simulator, so they'll get on the, you know, the same flights as mom. And I was like, oh, I got a joke. And he's like, tell me I have a dark sense of humor, it's okay. Anytime somebody tells you they have a dark sense of humor, they're fucking lying. So I was like, all right, dude, hear me out. Your 2 boys, September 11th, 2001, 8 a.m. He did not find that shit funny at all. I did, so here I am telling that joke. He really didn't find it funny. Actually, while we're on the light topic of 9/11, interesting fact that you guys know that like majority of the terrorists learned how to fly airplanes right here in Palm Beach County. No, Charlie, that's not what you fucking clapped. But no, seriously, like this is legit. You can look it up. So they learned how to fly at that little municipal airport in Lantana, and you would think that they like stepped up security since then, and they fucking haven't. So for my birthday, I was like, yeah, I want to fly a fucking plane. So I got a Groupon. They had no questions. Like they didn't make sure I was high or anything like that. Like they just fucking let me fly an airplane, and it was awesome, dude. I felt like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. I had like my jacket, fucking aviators. I had my high heels on. Like I was fucking ready to go. Fuck, man. Thank you so much, everybody. Give it up for our gracious host, for my boy Charlie over here.
Good job, man. Charlie. All right, yeah. Yes, I like the claps. You ready? We're gonna change this thing up a little bit here, people. We're gonna get a little bit more, as I should say, but you're gonna see. Give it up for Angela Oliver.
How you doing, white people? All those people that ain't white. I'm gonna tell y'all a little joke right quick. It was this black woman, right? She was about 75 years old, and she was sitting out there eating a watermelon the other day, and she had her legs wide open, and she ain't had on no underwear. So I said, hey, ma'am, I said, you ain't got on no underwear, and you eating that watermelon, you need to put on some underwear, and you got your leg wide open. She said, baby, my leg wide open. I ain't got on no underwear because it's keeping the flies off this watermelon. Anyway, you know, this black folk shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad to be here with y'all, man. Y'all looking good. Y'all are happy and shit, man. But let's just be happy in life. Because the other day I had to go to the hospital because I thought I was having a attack of the heart. You know what I'm saying? Or a stroke. but they told me I was having a panic attack, anxiety. I said, I didn't know black folks had that kind of shit. I thought it was y'all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like serial killer type shit. I didn't know black folks. What I'm excited about? I ain't doing nothing. A woman had a set of twins for me, and come to find out one of the twins had a different father. You know what I'm saying? You know how that happened? Yeah, because she had sex with me and my friend. He got it from the front, and I got it from the back. You know what I'm saying? She told me that she had enough pussy for all of us. You know what I'm saying? I said, your pussy that big? Her pussy was wider than a $20 watermelon and longer than a single brown shotgun. I mean, she had enough pussy, she could take up some of that pussy and had a big ass. I mean, ass so big she put on that landing, she hit all four corners. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that girl ass was real big. If she caught in this building and it catch a fire, we tell her the whole ass, she have to make 5 trips. You know what I'm saying? And she told me, I love you, Angelo. I'm gonna do something sexy tonight. I'm gonna put on some G string. Baby, I couldn't see the G or the string. You know what I'm saying? Just ass just too big. You know, I don't fuck with black people. I don't like black people. I ain't saying it because I'm black. I'm just saying they fucked up people. You know what I'm saying? I understand why we were slaves. We do fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? I like white folks. Well, white folks are different. See how she just smiling? She got a white smile. You know when you walk by white people say, how you doing? They don't say that they just smile. See, that's some good shit. Black folks, what's up? I don't know. Look up and see. You know what I'm saying? Just nigga shit. I don't like black folks. You know what I'm saying? I used to go with this woman, right? And she had a set of twin grandkids, a little boy and a little girl. Now I got to go to the school and pick them motherfuckers up. They at 5. They was fraternal twin. That means a boy and a girl. That means identical means same, right? Or similar, or look-alike. Fraternal means kind of different, right? Oh, okay, thank y'all for telling me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went to FSU, you know, 5th Street University. I didn't graduate with honors. I stayed on the street 4 years, then went to jail. But let me sit down a minute. Baby, you got some pretty toes. I like a woman with pretty toes. Because, you know, nice feet. I can put your whole foot in my mouth. But I know what I'm saying? A woman, you know, black woman, that's what I'm talking about. And she had dirty, ashy feet one time. And she had on some open-toe shoes and her feet was stank. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna have stank feet with ashy-toe shoes? Black woman, you know what I'm saying? And her toes were hanging out the shoe, and she walk around kicking up cigarette butts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around with them old ugly ass toes. And I say, your feet stink, your toes feet, your ugly feet. She said, you can't talk to me like that because I'm Indian. I said, what tribe you from? The dirty foot? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you. But I just love people. And I love Spanish people. I love all kinds of people. But I don't like myself all the time because I'm a cokehead. I like cocaine. I'm just a fucking drug addict. And 2 things I never did though. On coke. I never fucked with a man to get high. And I never ate out the garbage can. Now some of that shit I ate might came out the garbage can, but I didn't get it out there. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing this faggot boy. You know, I ain't been say faggot boy, he was gay. I've been knowing him 30 years. And I seen him, he was a cook. I said, you need to give me $40, let me get some cocaine. He said, big man, I give you $40. You got to go home with me. I said, bitch, I've been knowing you 30 years. Have I ever went home with you? I don't fuck with no men. I'm allergic to men. I break out every time I touch my dick. I have to put on rubber glove to pee. And I'm fucking gonna go home with you. It's disgusting. It's nasty. It's filthy. I don't want none of that stank with a hand around it. He said, no, you don't understand. I'm light skinned. My shit don't stink. You nasty motherfucker. It's too much work in sucking the dick, right? You ever suck the dick? Right? So you gotta get on your knees, right? You gotta unzip the zipper, right? You gotta take the dick out, right? Now if he black like me ain't circumcised, you gotta skin the dick back, right? You got to wipe the lid out the dick, right? You got to put the dick in your mouth, start sucking that dick, right? Hope you don't come in your mouth and praying he ain't got nothing. See me, that's why I like eating pussy. I suck your pussy so good your forehead will cave in. You ever had your baby done lick from the inside? I would stick my tongue down your throat and take your shoes off. And I'm the type of dude, I eat pussy. And they say, well, you eat the pussy, what about the asshole? Nigga, you eat the pie, you gotta eat the crust. You know what I'm saying? The asshole and the pussy is right there together. When a woman chewed up, you're gonna be in deep shit. That's why I stick my tongue down the bitch ass. I see what she ate. Collard green, neck bone, ooh, black eyed peas, ooh, shit. You need to wipe your ass smelling like a little boo-boo. Thank you very much.
That's what you told me? Well, I look you up and then you let me know next week what's going on. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause y'all like that shit. Y'all nasty. Nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He jumped up in there. I thought his titties was about to just take his ass out the way. His titties was gonna. I like that shit. Give it another for Angelo. Yes. Once you go black, you never go back. That's what the lady up there said. All right. Give it up for my good friend. He's head of charge here. This comedy thing. We got a couple rooms out here. We've been doing it for a while. Not just here, other places. Get with him if you want to see an actual show. But next to the stage is Ben Fishman.
What's up, Subculture? How we doing? My name's Ben Fishman. I know what you're thinking. I'm kind of big for a Jew. I'm actually half Jewish. You know what's cool about being half Jewish? Everything's half off. Bad thing is, so is your circumcision. They call that a drop top. Hey, shut the fuck up. What are you doing over there? Dropped your dog? Her dog? Her top. Oh, put that back on if you want. So anyways, I know what you were thinking when I came up here. I look like Mr. Bean in a Shrek costume. That's why I had to get a dog. Because if you see a guy on the street, you're like, hey, look at that guy over there. If you see me, you're like, look at the man lurking. But with my dog, I'm just a nice guy with a dog. Man, I sell mattresses. Does anyone sleep? Anyone like a firm mattress? Yeah, you like the hard stuff? Okay. Anyone like a soft mattress? You like a soft mattress? No? You like a hard. Come on, Mike, help me out. You like a soft mattress?
I love a soft mattress.
He likes the cush. All right, guys, all right. I'm on the South Beach diet. Anyone remember the South Beach diet? Cocaine. And then there's a new South Beach diet, fentanyl. So I'm from the Midwest. You guys heard of California sober, where all you do is smoke weed? You guys heard of that? Yeah. I'm actually Midwest sober, where all I do is eat. But in South Florida, I'm always offered coke, and I'm offered coke in weird places. Like, the other day I'm out to dinner, nice place, go to the bathroom, it's got for me some cocaine. I'm like, dude, this is Wawa. Can we do this at like Buc-ee's or Racetrack or something like that? Come on. Oh man. You guys ever go to Home Depot after 10 o'clock? Yeah, I call that shit Home Creepo. There's guys in there buying like chainsaws and cement. I saw a guy buying drywall at 10:30 at night. What are you building with drywall at 10:30 at night? A crack house? Growing up, my mom and my aunt could not cook. My mom would make a grilled cheese, and it was perfect on one side. And then you flipped it over, and it was just a burnt piece of toast. And then my aunt would make black pizza. And it had nothing to do with black pizza. It had nothing to do with black people. She would just get drunk and forget it was in the oven and just burn the shit out of it. I live in a 55+ community. Is that like pickleball? This is my neighbor right here. Kick his ass every day. He's like, ugh. And but yeah, I was buying weed from this guy. He was this old guy. He was from the KKK. You know what kind of weed they smoke in the KKK? White flower. I got another weed joke for you. I got a hamster who smokes weed. He's from Amsterdam. What's up with Kanye, guys? It's not Kanye, it's Oy Vey. I mean, what's up with P. Diddy? Rap names used to be rap names. Lil Kim was a lady named Kim. Lil Jon was a little guy named John. 50 Cent, that's all he had. How did we screw up P. Diddy, guys? I mean, come on, the P speaks for itself. Was he diddying? We know what he was diddying. Anyone air fry their pot? That's what I do when the recipe calls for flour. Man, I'm like old internet, man. Anyone old internet? Remember when you had to like crank start the internet in like the 1900s? Yeah, this guy, yeah. You know, guy like Nathaniel right here, man. This guy was born with the internet, man. You've had 4K titties since you can remember. I had 3 pixels, man. 3 pixels. And for me, I had to start with magazines, okay? I mean, the cool thing about a magazine is I can actually come on a woman's chest with a magazine. If I do that with my iPad, you know, a magazine's $7, an iPad's like $500. And now my iPad has 2 viruses. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've had 3 brain surgeries. Anyone had brain surgery? Well, you know, I have to go in for an MRI, and you know, it's everyone that had to take an MRI. It's a little tube they slide you in. I don't fit it too well. The nurse was like, "Try this position. No, try this position." I said, "Look, babe, I sell mattresses. I know all the positions." All right, guys, that's my time. Get up here, host. Come on down.
All right, that was Ben Fishman, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Okay, all right. You still here with us? Over there in the back? You good? All right, you must be a mute. That's what's up. All right. We got one little family here. We're going to all sign their autograph. All right. How you guys doing? Still going on? Strong? All right. Who makes more money out of you guys? You know, the ones that cross their legs a lot. It's not you on it. The ones that cross their legs like that, they be the richest. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to lose that little fat right here. I got, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it for too long. Like 5 minutes? Ooh. And you know what I mean? 5 more pounds off each leg, I'll probably be able to do that like that. And it's comfortability for you. I like that shit. Whatever makes you happy. Enjoy yourself. How you doing? He like, I got balls. I can't fucking do that. All right. Who's next? Sorry about this. We got a. Where my book at?
Oh, hey.
No, I asked him.
I took it on accident.
Oh man, just leave my shit where I put it. I know it's your room. When you work for the Jews, man, you just gotta do what the fuck they say. But goddamn, come on, let me do something right. All right. Matthew Neal Cornelius. That's that booze. That's that half a bottle of that. But you guys gotta write your names better. Like, come on, let's be serious. What is that? All right. Sorry.
How's everybody doing today? Woo! I just want to say, everybody that's going up, great job. Yeah. I have laughed so many times. Speaking of names, you know what I hate writing my name down? For like in school, right? You're writing your name down on a test and they make you write your whole name. And I'm writing that and the line is only like this long. And you need like this long. For some people with longer names. Wow, I'm not doing good at this today. So how's everyone doing tonight? Good. That's good. We got the brain surgeon. Oh, I hope not, actually. We got a cowboy or a sheriff. I'm getting told to shush. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. You know what I hate more than writing my name down on stuff? Assemblies. When I was in school and I did assemblies, they were the worst. Either you'd have some woman going up with a puppet show telling you not to do drugs, or Dare where they tell you to snitch on your parents. That's what they wanted. We'll give you a donut if you tell us what your mom's doing. What? Anyway. And then you got, okay, so you start off having the assemblies for, Dare and all that, and then you got an assembly after that where they yell at you for being bad at the first assembly. I feel like most schools went through that. Oh, and about the internet thing. You know what was better before internet? VHS. And I will tell you why. With VHS, you get to rewind it. There's usually no ads unless you have a Disney VHS tape. Which I never understood that. Who puts ads in VHS stuff anymore? Because I've seen numerous VHS tape stuff recently. I'm changing the topic now. What was I saying?
Fast forward to commercials.
Commercials. I want to get off that topic. Why am I going back to commercials?
The internet.
With back to the VHS tapes. When I was young, I mean probably 11, 12, and I would go into my dad's room, and I'm looking all around because at that time it's Christmas, and you know they have to hide the good stuff somewhere. So you check under the bed, there's nothing. You check everywhere, there's nothing, and then you have an eye up at that closet with a big Bud, like that 64 pack of Bud Lights. And then you think, alcohol don't belong there. So you grab it down, and it's stacked with VHS tapes. They weren't named properly. It was like April 7th, September 12th, for some reason. And so I took one, I ran to my room, I popped it in. It was porn. And at that point, my mind was like, what the hell is this? Because when you're young, at that age, you just think you'd walk up to a girl and stick it in her belly button. That is not how it works. And then after I watched that the 6th time, I thought, wow, sex is just gangbangs. I need to get some better friends. And then after I'm done, I still have it. I'm laying down in bed, and I hear my dad shut the door. He's walking, and I know his schedule. He walks to his room. He walks to his room, gets his clothes, hops in the shower. Well, I hear him walking. He goes to his room, and then silence. No turning on of the shower or anything. Silence. Then all I hear is, what the fuck? And then silence again. Scared me straight. And then I hear him. And he flings open my door. I know you got it. I said nothing. Tomorrow night, I want it back and rewound. To where you left off or to why I started? Oh, we gotta get a system here if we're playing this game. And then the internet came and, you know, porn was easier. Now they block a lot of porn channels, like Pornhub. You have to have, like, actually nothing now. They're making sure you can't watch any of it. Which I guess is fair. Got a lot of, it's more 15, 16-year-olds than it is actually adults. I should know, I am one. But you know what I love about my dad? He could cook. He could season his chicken so well it would make a black man cry, I tell you what. Also, speaking on that topic, you know what church I prefer the most? A black church. You go into a white church, they're telling you sit down, get up, say the prayer, sit back down. You know, they make it boring. And then you walk into a black church and they're like, hello, my brothers and sisters, we are here today to learn about the Lord, yes, the Lord. And then you have the choir in the background. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Hey, I got one laugh. No, that was all. I just want to say, good job. Good job. I know it probably took you a minute to think about it. And let's get our hands out to our host.
How old are you guys? How old are you?
I just hit 16.
Woo! Man, give it up for 16, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That could have been their people or parents and shit. That's what you guys birthed, you know? Give it up for that. How you doing? You good? In the middle? You girl? With the red lip, huh? That's you. What are you doing? You all right? You all right? How you doing? Jinkies, okay. How you doing? All right. Say something. I want you to say something. I want you to talk. I want to see how you talk.
My mouth is dry right now.
Okay. All right. So everybody knows his mouth is dry right now. Cool. Well, yeah, what brought y'all out? Quick, this is a contest. Quick, we gotta be faster than this. My brain cells have to work sometimes. Oh yeah, you know, he did say his mouth is dry. That means that you smoke at the reefer, huh? You smoke like a torch, eh? You smoke what you do, yeah? A little bit? Okay. Alright. I like you guys. Give it up for Dexter Solomon Dude. Oh, y'all like that, man. Alright, yeah.
I ain't drinking my coffee. I feel like I gotta take a shit right now. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do some cold. Yes. Let's see. Y'all heard about the Avon? Watch you walk. Well, y'all never heard the Avon drinking up right there? First of all, I know I got 6 minutes. You know, you can do a lot in 6 minutes. I got 2 kids. I need in 6 seconds. $3 for the grind. That's all I need. You know, 6 minutes. I ain't got that much wind. But yeah, the Avon lady. My mom. I'm from South Carolina. My mom sells a lot of Avon. And every time the Avon lady would come up to my mom's step, she walked funny. And you know, Avon lady, you know, they sell a lot of feminine products. And so I didn't want to ask my mom. So I asked my dad one day. I said, Dad, you know, why does Avon lady walk so funny? He said, because of lipsticks. Get it from lipsticks. But anyways, I thought it was funny at the time. But yeah, I'm gonna make this short. But yeah, I got a friend named Steve. Steve got a stuttering problem. We call him Stuttering Steve. And you know, I don't do no rock climbing and no shooting, sharp climbing, and that shit. And he's like, well, hey, the Dexter, you know. I said, wait a minute, write this shit down, because I'm not trying to sit here all day and figure out what I'm trying to say. So he said, skydiving. I said, fuck. So we shook on it. I said, all right, Steve. Right, he's a very, very bad stutterer. I mean, nothing against stuttering, but you know. And we went to the little class, whatever, with the instructor and stuff. Y'all can step the game up.
Dude, hold it closer to your mouth.
And
oh, there, now.
Yeah. So we went to the class or whatever for skydiving, you know, figure that out, and so, but we didn't go that high. It was on a little cargo plane. It didn't take us like professionals or whatever, you know. So we get on the plane, and you know, they got the instructor strapped behind you. They're not gonna let you skydive by yourself. It's an amateur. So the instructor said, hey, when you jump out the plane, count to 3, pull your chute, and you're okay. Before you get halfway down. So I jump out the plane, count to 3, pull my chute, I'm halfway down. Steve, remind me, he got a stuttering problem. He jumps out the plane, shoot past me, still talking about 2. That's it.
Yeah, give him one more round of applause. All right. I'm gonna do a magic trick. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back like the Flash, man. All right, so I'm from a third world country background. My mom and dad are both Jamaican. Yep, you know Jamaican people. Yeah. But not a loud two-finger holding up kind of shit. But my mom she's from a third world country, so it was hard on her growing up, so she made it hard on me. My mom, for the first 17 years of my life, I believe my mom she reminded me of a mother, but she reminded me more like the Flash or whooping ass, like a superhero. Because my mom had 3 jobs. I don't even know how my mom afforded to beat my ass with 3 jobs. It was just quick, like flat. I would wake up in the morning. Only way I knew that my mom beat my ass is because there was notes on the refrigerator. I'm like 7 years old. I beat that ass, didn't I? I'm 7, I don't know what to write back. I'm just like, hurt. Never wrote her back. So that brings me to my biggest fear. My biggest fear is getting my ass whooped in my 30s. Don't want that to happen, because it already happened. All right, just a little Q&A with you, all right, give it up for your next comedian coming to the stage. Give it up for Lee Juilliard.
All right, I want everyone to lower your expectations. I'm not that prepared. Actually, I'm kind of nervous. You guys want to do like a very quick meditation? All right. Just if you want to, close your eyes with me. I'm gonna breathe in, and then you're gonna hold it. And then you're gonna laugh. All right. Okay, so. Why did the nurse give the old man Viagra? So he wouldn't roll out of bed. Okay. A dude offered me $10,000 to suck his toes. I was short on rent, so I sucked his toes. Here's why that's not gay. Shit. I can't find the part where it's not gay. Pineapples are like porcupines, but they taste better. I used to have this friend when I was younger who had gay dogs. Every time I came over, I'd see them humping each other. And I was like, dude, why are your dogs humping each other? And he's like, oh, dude, don't worry, it's a dominance thing. It doesn't mean they're gay. I was like, all right. So the next day, I came over and I just started mounting him. I'm in charge. Asked his dad for a sandwich. He said no, so I fucked him. I'm in charge. I thought that's what we do in this house. I'm in charge. Now we got everybody fucking each other and the dogs, and then his mom comes home and we're all just, and I'm like, it's a dominance thing. People drink alcohol to get through their long, hard day. People take Viagra to get through their long, hard day as well. These are really dumb. I was arguing with a friend over the phone the other day and it got heated. During the middle of it, he got fed up and yelled out, "You know what? I don't give a rat's ass." Which was weird because the argument was about monkey ass. Yeah, I thought baboons had the biggest asses, but it's actually a macaque. It's a monkey actually called my it sounds like my cock, but they have the biggest asses, so it's a fun fact for you. Okay, let's see. I got married to the girl in my dreams the other day. Then I woke up. Okay. I know I'm telling a lot of gay jokes. I'm not gay. I wish I know I dress gay too. I wish I was gay sometimes. I've been hit on by a lot of gay dudes for some reason. Made me start to wonder, maybe I am gay, I don't know. I never experimented. So the next time a guy hit on me, I was like, screw it, let's experiment and find out, you know? I'm pretty open-minded. But by the end of the night, that's when I realized I was in some deep shit. Alright. These are really fun. I was in the car with my uncle, and Michael Jackson songs started playing, and I wasn't really in the mood for Michael Jackson. I was like, I don't know, it's kind of old. So I was like, I changed the channel, and he's like, no, turn it back. I like listening to gay black pedophiles. Okay, a lot of Michael Jackson fans in here. Okay, I'm just gonna burn it to the ground. I don't know how much time I have left, but my friend invited me to play pickleball. I was disappointed to find out that there were no pickles involved, just a bunch of balls. Then I realized the reason it's called pickleball is because cucumber ball sounds really retarded. So, yeah, I'm trying to find a phone for you. Any egg eaters in the audience? Anybody eat eggs? Alright, next joke. I like to fantasize about my imaginary life where I'm a complete and utter baller. That's not a joke, it's just okay. Already told the toe sucking joke. I gave up on dating apps and decided to do porn instead. It's kind of like dating, but you get to skip to the good part. And by good part, I mean you get to fuck your stepmother. Let's see. I'm not a fan of a lot of white creamy substances, like milk, sour cream, and I can handle mayonnaise. Wait, that sounded really gay. I don't know why I wrote that. Okay. I'm just reading shit right now. You ever walk into... Shit. Okay. I think that's it.
Alright, yeah. Alright, my name is Ron Brown, and whenever I'm looking for a gay man, I look for his hand on his waist like this. That's what I do. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, where are you going? Alright, yes, have a seat, pretty seats in the chairs, ass in the chairs. Thank you very much. Give it up for Michael Dixon, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Dixon to the stage.
All right, Delray Subculture, how we doing today? Good? Excellent. Had a good day yesterday. I don't know if anyone here else is from Boca. I went to Shadowwood. They have the $6 movies. You know, any movie you want to watch, $6. Which is pretty good nowadays, because like you can't even get like 2 gallons of gas nowadays with $6. So I went to go watch Ballerina, which is like based on the John Wick universe. Any John Wick fans here? Anyone? I like John Wick. Like gun fu is my thing. Like just absurdity with bullets, count me in. That turns on my patriotism any day of the week. But the one thing that like was so funny in both Ballerina and in all of John Wicks is, especially if you're a fan, is that there's always like a mass shooting in the middle of a club, and the beat drops, and everyone else is like not reacting to what is going on, and with all like the people dying in the middle of it. Like if you think about it, like that shit would not fly in space. You just hear one, you know, and it's like, wait, who's gonna stop this guy? This guy did like 7 headshots, no reload. Someone's got to flip a coin. I know this is capitalism, you know. Yeah, and then anyone else here single as well? I'm super single, man. Like at this point, when I'm 5 years in a row single, I'm just gonna call myself Super Saiyan single. Like Super Saiyan single 1. That's after 1 year. Super Saiyan single 2. Like Super Saiyan single 5. Like don't mess with me, bro. I gotta start fusing real quick. You know, I mean, I was so single that it actually happened like a week ago, and I did journal it. Like, I'm so single that I had a dream that I met this girl, and she said, "Sorry, I have a boyfriend." I'm like, "That's not allowed. We can't wake up from that." I didn't want to go. That was the first time I did not want to go back to sleep because I knew she still didn't break up with her boyfriend in my dream. That's the craziest part. Yeah, and then anyone here from LA? You know, watching the LA riots. You're from LA? Yeah. I mean, some of my friends are saying like, "Oh, can you imagine like the protests? Like, what if that happens down here?" I'm like, "What if it happens? We're like 3 bodegas and our favorite Cuban restaurant shutting down from it happening over here. Are you kidding me? You know, we're gonna go from like Orale way to like, you know, Coño, man. You know, easy. And I also been looking for a job since I've also been unemployed for the past 6 months. I got the sad, disappointing generic letter from my employer or my prospect employer saying that they were uninterested. And the funny thing is that they label themselves the Fort Lauderdale division, yet they're actually located in Cypress Creek, which if you're from South Florida, that's really stretching the truth. Because if you're from Cypress Creek, like you're actually more pompous than you are like Fort Lauderdale, straight up. Like Wilton Manors is way more Fort Lauderdale, and they're gay, you know? Yeah. And anyone here been to Japan or ever used a bidet? Anyone? I went to Japan. There's like a crazy amount of bidets. Like and when I went to Japan, there's like so many bidets. There's even bidets in like public parks. That's crazy. You put a bidet randomly as a public experiment or a social experiment here in South Florida in a public park, like the cops are shutting that shit down. There's gonna be police tape. They're gonna think a serial killer is like trying to do some crazy stuff in the people's booty holes, you know. Like, I told that to this girl I met in Japan, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty common. Like, how do you guys like, you know, clean your, you know, butt and your butthole in Florida?" I'm like, "Well, that depends. Do you have a boyfriend?" Like, yeah. And then anyone here Latino? Anyone else Latino? Yeah. Prove it. Roll your R's. We got her. Yeah, we got a faker over here. Yeah, in the tank top. No, like if you don't know how to roll your R's, like I know it's easier said than done. The way how I think of it is like go do this with your lips, like, and then translate that to your tongue by blowing air in the middle of it. And I know it's easier said than done, but with enough practice, you know, and you know, practice always makes perfect. You're gonna do it in your sleep, and one day you're just gonna be like. Damn. We're all doing the mannequin challenge today. What the fuck? Alright. I did notice you have tattoos. I'm assuming you work at a tattoo shop? No? You just like spending at a tattoo shop. Okay. Which one's your favorite tattoo? Because I noticed you have a labubu on the back of your... do you have a labubu tattoo? No? Okay, I saw that. I thought it was a labubu. What is that? A rose or hemp? Or flower? Okay. What's the flower's meaning? You don't know? It means that? Indica, sativa, hybrid. It's the best choice for those who don't have a decision to make. Alrighty, guys, let's give it up for your host, Ron. Thank you guys so much.
Give it up for Michael Dixon. Thank you for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. We are here witnessing talent and talent alone. That's what we're doing. So this is my first time seeing this guy. He's been here a couple times, but stand-up wise, I haven't seen him. Give a round of applause for Carl Fye, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming all the way from the back. All the way from the back. The back of the back. Rosa Parks back. Yes, here he goes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, so my boy Anthony actually had me get up here. So I told him I'm not a comedian. I actually just met him today. So he said, dude, everyone can do stand-up comedy. But I actually only have 3 jokes in my repertoire. And the first one is, I don't know if anyone here has ever been a broke college student or just been broke at all, but I was just a broke college student not too long ago, and I would always go to, I don't know if you guys would grocery shop, but I would grocery shop at
I would grocery shop at Dollar Tree. And I don't know about you guys, but Dollar Tree, before it became a $1.25 tree, it was $1. So I would go get everything for $1 here. I would get my bread, I would get my meats, my cheese, everything, right? I was eating so cheap that I got powdered water. And then I would go home, and I was like, I would eat all my food, and then I'd get thirsty, and then I would take my powdered water, and I had nothing to mix it with. Oh, shoot. So, but yeah, so I just decided I'd spit with it, and it just didn't work. It was a scam. So, but then my second joke is, so the other thing is, I was actually, so it's pretty cool because around the same exact time frame when I was in college, I was always giving back. I was giving back to people all the time, and one of the things that I love giving back to are old people. And I'm pretty sure you guys understand the elderly here in South Florida, right? So many old people down here, you guys can tell by the way they drive, right? And one of the things I would do is I would go to these old people's homes, and I would, actually her name was Gertrude, and I would sit with Gertrude, and we would be hanging out because Gertrude had no family, right? Her kids were gone and everything, and Gertrude was also someone to give back to. So she would always be on phone calls. So Gertrude, she was on phone calls, and I'm sitting there in her den, and I'm just eating her peanuts, right? Because she has a bowl of peanuts there, and I'm just crushing those peanuts. And by the time Gertrude, I'm like, dang man, like I'm here for, I only had like an hour time to work with Gertrude and like, you know, like give her some time, but like 15 minutes goes by, she's still on the phone, 20, 30 minutes go by, she's still on the phone, 45 minutes goes by, she comes out, I'm like, Gertrude, I'm so sorry, I ate your entire bowl of peanuts, it's my bad, I can go to the store and buy you more. And she's like, honey, no, don't worry about it, like, I can't actually eat the peanuts, I can only suck the chocolate off them. You guys will catch that one on the way home, right? And then the last one, what I got my friend, actually.
Hold that mic up.
I got you. So my friend Billy. So Billy, really good friend of mine. He was really cool. One of the things that he did, he's actually born with he had this disformity with his body. Actually, he was actually just born with just a hip, and so his mom would love Billy so much. She loved that head. And she would literally carry that head everywhere she would go. She would go to Publix, she'd be carrying Billy around, and everyone would be like, just the head, what the heck? And she believed in Billy so much that just one day, like they lived across the street from a baseball field. And that mom, honestly, the belief in her and that head, she was crazy. So like she's like always sit Billy across like on like a pedestal across the street from the baseball field so he can watch baseball. And that's his favorite sport, right? And then one day, she leaves Billy outside, nighttime, right? It's a nighttime game. Billy catches a shooting star, and Billy wishes, he's like, man, I just wish to have a body. Like, all I wish is to have a body, right? And he catches a shooting star, and, that night, like, the mom leaves Billy in bed, like she does every night, and Billy starts to feel like something grow. Like, he starts growing a neck. Like, he starts growing a neck, and he starts growing a body, right? And Billy's so fired up, and then the mom runs into the room, and, like, the next morning, she's like, Billy, you have a body. I'm so proud of you. You're growing. I'm so proud of you, Billy. Billy, what's the first thing you want to do? And he's like, oh, well, guess what, Billy? Like, I see that you're grown up and that you got a body now. I actually have a surprise for you. I got you a baseball bat and a baseball uniform. And Billy's so fired up because he would watch baseball every single night. And when he would watch baseball every night, and he would go and he was so excited to put his baseball uniform on and bring his baseball bat, he jetted across the street. And then he got hit by a bus and died. And the whole moral of the story was just quit while you're ahead. So, good night. You forgot your drink? Oh, is that yours? Yeah, it's fine. Appreciate it. All right. Yes, okay. That was good. I feel great. How you guys feeling? Alright, cool. Nice shit. How you guys feeling over there? You feeling good? Cool. How you feeling? Good? In the bag over there? How you feeling? Alright, sipping that coffee. That's what you gotta do, baby. That's what you gotta do. Alright. Is there an ankle in the building? Like a star ankle? I'm gonna tell you, Gabrielle, you write like shit, girl. You're pretty, but your handwriting needs to be burnt. Oh, that's not cursive. That's a cursive shit, girl. All right, you scribbled on that thing.
Hi, my name's Gabrielle. I've never done this. I'm doing this for fun. Okay, so work with me a little bit. But before we get started, I just want to introduce myself. My name's Lucky. Get it? Promised earlier. It's okay.
It said half until 11, baby.
Okay, so who's struggling here financially? Woo! Okay, everybody else is struggling. Okay, we're in like a recession. I'm not crazy, right? Okay, good. We're on the same page. So during this recession, I was working in the restaurant industry. Who works at the restaurant industry? Anybody? No?
Red Lobster?
Okay, but like customer service based, anybody in here work a customer service job? Okay. So, I was going batshit crazy because working in the restaurant as a server is probably a nightmare fucking job. And I don't know if it's just me, but I hope you understand me, right? Okay. So you get catcalled by old men, you pretty much get disrespected on a daily basis there. It's just not a great work environment. So I thought, you know what, hell, if I'm gonna be dealing with old creepy men hitting on me in the kitchen, you know what, I might as well just become a stripper. So this is the thing that nobody tells you about becoming a stripper, right? It's actually expensive to start it up because you need $100 to get a license, and then you're allowed to audition, and then the actual outfit costs about $250 additionally onto that. So when I was doing that, I was like, okay, well, at least I might as well get paid for getting disrespected. I mean, it happens at work. I might as well get my money and go. You feel me? It was not gonna work out. It was not it. I was like, you know what? I thought I could make a bag with it. It's even worse. I don't want to get slapped around and then be called a good girl. I'm good. I will take my tips from work. I get that for free. And I'm trying to think of another joke. This is my first time. Also, again. You know, I'm out of jokes, guys. I can make dad jokes. Get it? Dad jokes. Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, girl, go back to the strip club. I like it better like that, girl. I like the pants too. Sorry about that, fellas. Alright, just gotta see the vision. That's what a comedian is. You see the vision, you know. Okay, we're gonna crank this thing up a little bit, make it a little happier, a little louder, a little funnier, a little bit more secure in comedy. Give it up for Dan and Minda Long, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
How do you get the second mic with the stage is now a bet? Are you guys doing orgy Saturdays here at Subculture? And I don't know about this. So this used to be the stage if you've never been here before, which seems like a much better use. They're not allowed right now. Okay. Well, no. Okay. Can I stand on it in my socks? Like I don't know how to. Oh God. All right. I'll sit. It's a crime. All right. So we get a second mic, and that's why I'm killing time. I'm sorry, you must TikTok a lot to think you were going to get less disrespected at the strip club than at the restaurant. Like, that's like, you know, like it looked fun, and then you were like, it's not fun. Strip clubs aren't fun, right? It seems like a lot of dressing up for gross guys, right? Yeah, I mean. I'm wearing this to a coffee shop on a Wednesday, so I shouldn't talk. This isn't the cute. I know this is a bad outfit. So this is definitely not a strip club outfit. That's why. Oh, just hanging out? It's weird just to talk without doing jokes. See, we do jokes together. That's the whole shtick. Usually, like, yeah.
Check. There we go. All right,
for the love of God. You can see an actual
This
set.
is the best duo in town.
Oh, we are something.
We're going for Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. All right, one more party. Climbed up the thing. You did the thing. That's our time, everyone. Thanks for coming out. That's our set. All right, this is gonna be fun. Let's bomb together.
Well, you know what it is? It's that melting pot restaurant situation we just did. Do you guys even know what the melting pot is? Have you ever heard of that restaurant before? It's the last restaurant from the 70s that still does fondue. Fondue is like when you dip things into stuff to cook it, like
It's
cheese.
fancy.
Yeah, it's
Only the
you
elites.
cook your own food. So I thought everyone had been to the melting pot after like their prom or whatever. I didn't know that nobody had been to it. He had never been to it before,
No.
so I decided to punish him.
No, my family didn't have melting pot money growing up. Like, I'm not a Vanderbilt. You know, I'm not a fucking Kennedy. Like, it was melting pot money. It was royalty.
Yeah,
Fancy shit.
I think it used to be fancy in the 70s. Now it's just 4 hours of cooking your own food. But I was like, you know what? If you've never done it, you got to do it. They give you so much food you can't even like eat. And then if you don't know, so you're dipping everything in really hot melting shit: cheese, oil, chocolate, and it takes so long to eat at the melting pot that you're so drunk by the time you get to the hot oil. Like, I had like 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah, I took a half day from work. I was like, this is insane. I was like, yeah, it was mostly blood in the oil by the end, but hey, for $200, it was worth it.
No, because then you get all this food, but like you can't like take it home because like how do you bring fondue or like a big pot of oil home with you? Like there's no takeout box for your big pot of oil. You know, like that's not a thing, so you can't even take it home. Yeah, like
To go barrel.
to go barrel of the
Open
oil.
flame at the house. That's reasonable.
God, no, it was a pretty awful experience because like by the end you're so over it, you're drunk, you've been there for 4 hours, you know, everyone's like, oh, you get to cook your own food. I cook at home. Like literally the melting pot is us just bringing the house to a table.
Or injuries.
Yeah, and like so I just want to leave, and then I realized like you leave the melting pot and we're sitting in the car, but you never actually leave the melting pot because you smell like the melting pot for like 4 weeks. Like you never not smell like the melting pot again.
Yeah, no, we dropped those clothes off at a Goodwill on the way home. That was awful. There was.
You wanted to burn them.
Yeah.
I was like, you should have done it in the restaurant. No, it was like
We
too
should have
much.
fried them. We should have just stuck them in the oil. Just ate them.
Take
Could have
out.
used some tempura and ate them.
Yeah, it was an expensive night. $250 for the meal.
Lots of
About
half day
$300
work.
on our clothes. Half day of work. It
Took out a
was-
small business loan to pay for it.
Yeah, we did a video about it on Two Likes, One Marriage. But yeah, don't do that. So then, you punished me then.
No, you punished me.
Yeah, I kept the punishment going.
Good setup.
No.
Nailed it.
How did I do that again?
Yeah, it's you punished me by taking me to Benny. I'm sorry to break the fourth wall here, people. I know we're not on the stage, but yeah, no, you punished me by making me go to Benihana. I don't know if you guys have been to that hellhole, Benihana.
You know, the Japanese ding, 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 ding. You know, they do the show and everything.
It's where
I told him it was going to be fun.
Yeah, it's where COVID started. If you've done any research, it was right at Benihana. There's an article about it.
You wrote the article. You can't say there's an article about it on the internet.
It's still out there. But the thing I like about Benihana is they make you sit with strangers when you're at Benihana. Terrible way to enjoy your date night, sitting with a bunch of strangers. So last time at Benihana, sit down, order the sushi. After I order the sushi, waiter comes over to me and says, hey, I saw you got the sushi. Would you like the ginger on the side? And I said, actually, can you move him to another table? I don't want him getting sunscreen all over my food.
It was so rude and awkward. I know you don't like gingers.
I don't.
You always say
You
they,
agreed?
yeah, they breed indoors. I'm like, I don't know what that means at Benihana. There's more oil there. You can't breed.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be fun. I thought it was going to be fun. You hated melting pot. You hated Benihana. And so I did the worst thing I could do, which I thought was going to be super fun. I made him go to Alanis Morissette concert with me, which is the lightest lady thing I could do. I don't know.
Sure, the guys here are big Alanis.
Like there's a lot of Alanis
Yeah.
Morissette fans.
Did you enjoy it?
In here, yeah, like 3 girls left who would even know who that bitch is.
The stripper baby dance too, thank you. That's
Yeah, no, she really popped off in the 2000s. You ought to know, ironic, it was like women's movement, empowering. I want to tell you, the bitch still looks and sounds like it's 2002, which I gotta give it to her. I think it's all the yoga and shit. The whole concert.
She did the full spin.
She did a spin. Yeah, she does a spin like this. She's still very athletic. She gets it going. Yeah, it was the Triple Moon tour. It was very empowering for women. There was like sexual harassment stats flashing above her on the stage just to let her know as disenfranchised as we are. Like, it was crazy.
No, chugging beers do the quality. It was awesome.
No, man, when You Want to Know hit and those Karens busted out in a mosh pit, stage front, vapes up, hands down, it was crazy. The perimenopausal energy, and I think amphitheater, was at its height. It was.
The dew point. The dew point rose.
No, it was so empowering. By the end of the concert, like, I didn't even want bitches to know I even came with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody needed a man. I was so embarrassed I even brought one to the concert.
No, I know. You made me go get the car because it was raining out and it was icky. Like,
Well, I didn't want to walk all the way to the car in the mud.
Yeah,
But
he
went out a different exit, so fuck that. Yeah. It's just, man, we gotta get out there. That's why I was talking about yoga the other day. Like, you gotta get centered, you gotta get balanced, you gotta get, triple moon tour. What's that?
Big yoga crowd.
Well, I don't care. Look, we got shit we're working on. It is what it is. Fuck you. No, I was telling a comic, I was out there and I'm talking to her and I'm like, yoga has been so great for us. We've been so balanced. We're doing meditation. We're getting very aligned. And then you have to fucking roast me.
No, you're smoking a cigarette and drinking wine, American spirits. You're like, you just gotta get balanced, doing yoga, and you're fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking wine.
It's the yin yang. Look how much it's done for you. Show him your best yoga move. Boom. Look, he couldn't even put his hands together when I met him. Thank you.
Oh my God.
6'7", he could barely go like this when we met. I was like, if we get old and you can't walk, that's it for you. You're dying wherever you're at. I can't help you out. I can't help you.
I'm on.
All right. What do we got? Oh, that's just.
Speeding through.
Well, of course. Talking about like not knowing what to do.
Laundry.
Yeah.
That's a mystery anymore.
When I met you 10 years ago, you did your own laundry, and I'm not really sure how you forgot how to work the machine.
Well, I didn't do it properly. I threw it all in one load, all colors. It was just wrinkly. I didn't care really about how my outfits looked, but no, I don't remember it all anymore, how the laundry machines work. I'm not an engineer. Like, I don't know, who knows how to work those, but like, it's tough because when we have fights now, you can kind of like take away resources. Like, and I've gone to work before in swimming trunks under my like dress pants. It's awful. Like, it's like you can cut off resources like World War II. Like, it is like, if I call you a bitch, it's like I'm not getting laundry for 4 days. I compare you to your mother, it's a week. Like, it's brutal out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you just don't learn how to work the machine.
Who knows how to do that? I don't.
All these men, okay, hold on. I bet you all these guys in here can do their own fucking laundry, right? Can you do your own laundry?
Capacity.
Oh.
Wait, he doesn't do it?
No, he says he has the capacity to do it.
He has a girlfriend, so
So you're not really actively doing laundry at this time?
No way.
No way. It's not that hard, sir. Yes? You do your own laundry. So you start running out of underwear, boom, you can get some more underwear. Just
What's a quick dry? I don't know what any of that means. Yeah.
No, man, it's kind of pathetic. I don't know, like you've regressed.
No, when you told me to do it, I'm like, which machine is it?
Yeah, he didn't even know if it was the top one or the bottom one that he should start with, and then he gets
They're
confused
both
on how to
regular, so I was like, well, that could be either one.
Oh my god. Well, alright, so I think we're about done here.
Yeah,
We got
two planes into a building.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Alright, well, to make you feel better, I could go home. I've been, when I pull resources away, we get in a little fight. Sometimes I want to smooth it over. After 10 years, I'm trying to come up with some new shit. Big-breasted Italian woman. I'm starting to do titty tricks in the house now. I got a lot of titty tricks. Yeah, no, like, and it's not just like easy shit like whipping out your fucking titty and pointing with your nipple. Like anyone can do that. Like, you know, I mean, I'm talking about, we got titty car wash.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it
Oh,
sounds
we get
like.
to go here.
A little tower titties.
Yeah, the thrill of just waiting for them to hit you in the face.
Yeah, just you never know when the titty is gonna hit. Like at any moment, it could just knock your fucking face. What else do we have? Is that it? Titty car wash, titty trick. Oh, titty high five.
Yeah.
No, I can literally like whip it right over into like a high five, man. You've never made your husband feel better until you titty high five him. So
That's how we celebrate everything.
normally I would give this tips to the ladies, but any of you guys in here who are gay and got some big titties, this could work for you.
Or
too.
whip your dicks together. You could do that. But,
Well, next time I'll come topless, I'll titty high five right off the stage.
yeah, we'll do it.
All right, guys.
Sweet. All right.
Thanks for your time. Check us out at 2x1 Marriage After Street Studio.
Give it up for Ron hosting out there.
We didn't move your list.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming. Next week, same time, 7:30. Thank you for the pretty barista.
You everywhere I go.
Thank you, Mr. Hat. We got a lot of comedians coming up. Where is this? All right, let's go. All right. Very funny. Very funny. I might add, he has a couple rooms. Been doing this thing a long time. Very nice top room. You know what I'm saying? Give it up. Hold on. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We got one more before this guy comes. Hold on. Yeah, one more before you. Sorry about that. It's a little air right on. All right, give it up for Sarge.
Give it up and don't forget the Honorable Ron Brown. Allegedly. All right, where's all the pot smokers at in here, man? Who likes to get high? Come on, Ben. We all know. Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I like to smoke a little weed. Weed's been in my family forever. My dad did 2 tours in Vietnam, and that was something that he felt like he could get away with, and the government couldn't fuck with him. And so we've always had weed around. And I've never really had any issue otherwise with any other stuff. I don't really have an issue with weed. My kid, growing up, I have a daughter, and that might horrify you to know that people like me procreate, but we do. And my daughter said to me when she was younger, she wanted to smoke weed, she wanted to try weed, and I told her that she could try weed when she turned 18, you know? I said, you have to be an adult to make that decision. So she said, fine. When she was 18, she started smoking weed, and she doesn't drink, she doesn't do drugs, she likes to smoke weed. So every year for her birthday, I get her what every loving father would get for his daughter. I get her an ounce of weed and $100. It's crisp, it's clean, nobody has to think about it. I don't even have to remember what she's into these days because kids change their mind. So now my kid wants to be a smart ass. Now she wants to call me up and she's like, yo, Grandpa Shark. I'm like, yo, Dad, why don't you give me $20 and an eighth off my birthday present? I'm like, man, what about your fucking plug? Shut your ass up, man, you stupid ass. You get your birthday like everybody else, right? I got a 5-year-old granddaughter. Now she got my granddaughter doing it to me too, man. So my little granddaughter calls me up and she's like, Grandpa Shark. And I'm like, yes, princess. She's like, Grandpa Shark. I'm like, yes. She's like, can I get a 1/4 ounce of Fruit Loops, 3 ounces of milk, and 5 grams of Oreo cookies, and put me 2 popsicles on the front, and I'll pay you back when I get my allowance check, and that bitch better have my hours right this week. Ooh. And I'm like, what are you, little Pablo Escobar, you little bitch? Get your smart ass in your room and play Nintendo like the rest of the retarded Americans these days, man. Play with me like that, man. I ain't your plug either, man. But she was having trouble in school. So I did what every good grandfather would, right? I decided I'd tutor her, you know? We both have the same handwriting, so it's perfect. You know? Well, the grades came in, and guess who's a loser of so you think you're smarter than a preschooler? You're looking at him. Yep, I actually brought her average down. So now I'm out there fucking door dashing to pay for a tutor named Rosa to come in and teach my kid how to read. Well, the grades came in. Congratulations, my daughter has an A in drama. Maybe someday she'll get up here like us, tell a couple jokes, right? She's also got an A in Spanish, which I think is great. Bilingual. She's already smarter than the grandpa, right? I bet she got a D in English, man. And that's why Rosa got deported for being MS-13. Because her ass is too close to Mar-a-Lago to be failing my kid like that. That little smart-ass kid of mine, she likes to come running in like, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I told her, man, listen, get outside and wash my car, because if you want to talk like a Mexican, you're going to work like a Mexican. You got to get in your room and read the cat and hat in English, or start doing push-ups, because sooner or later, you might just have to pick a team. Anyways, we didn't deport Rosa, and the kid's doing better now, so thanks for playing along with me. My name's Sarge. You can find me at all children's parties, Sweet 16s, quinceañeras, anywhere where there's balloon animals. Mention honorable on ground, 20% off.
Yes, we are coming to a close, and thank you for staying so long and waiting around. The next one we have is outside Drew Illa. Drew Illa. All right. You left? All right. So
You want to go?
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Sit.
give it up for Zach Newford. Very funny. Bring him to the stage. You gonna laugh. You gonna laugh. You gonna laugh.
He mad. Got a little top.
Thanks. I just started a simple diet. I only eat foods that I can pronounce. I just really miss acai bowls. I was on a party and the boat capsized as we were waiting around waiting to get rescued. We had some regular pineapple cake. As opposed to. I bought a $2 bottle of wine. Yeah. And on the label it said, may contain grapes. Woo. Oh, oh. I hope I'm one of the lucky ones, you know. No, I'm lucky. I was just in the bathroom and they have a slot machine in there. Yeah. Every time I put a quarter in, I won another tampon. Yeah, I was red hot, you guys. Luck is a lady, that's right. Big night for me. My girlfriend's here illegally. You know, not like here, like in the country, illegally. She's very sexy, you guys. Just imagine a very sexy woman. Yeah, even sexier. Okay, that's yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. No, if you weren't already, imagine that she's half Colombian, half silicone. That's woo. Yeah, that's my Pablo Escobar, you guys. That's my novia. Novia gringos is Spanish for a ball and chain, you know? Yeah. I mean, my balls are chained up in her Louis Vuitton purse, but that's still my novia, you guys. Don't worry, nothing I say offends her. She doesn't speak English. That's her love language is citizenship. That's it does get, the bilingual thing does get us in trouble. Like, she told me to watch out for the odd stairs. Like, these aren't odd, and as I was tumbling down them, I realized she probably meant uneven. It's a math joke. And I am actually learning some Spanish. I call her mi amor, which means my love. She calls me pendejo, which means her love. It's different dating a Latina, you know? It's different. A girlfriend, she'll give you the silent treatment. I wish, dude. My girlfriend will never let me hear the end of it, man. She loves everything golden except for silence. That's no matter what, a girlfriend is gonna hate your hobbies, right, guys? No matter why you gotta go bird watching without me.
I go bird watching because it's without you, Stacy. Oh, but don't try that on a Novia. No, my Novia, she broke my binoculars, yeah. Then she poisoned all the birds on my street. Now how am I going to watch my neighbor shower? Now that she's been poisoned. Guys, my girlfriend, she always asks me the same thing. Zach, do you ever think? Like ever? I told her, babe, don't go to bed angry, you know? She stayed up all night angry. She got what I... Look, I had a hard time going to sleep as well with all my stuff on fire, you know? Like my arms and my legs. And my neighbor, Stacy. No, not my Stacy, no. They cost a lot. $250,000 to raise a child to 18. And twice as much to raise a millennial to 36. Because avocados are expensive, you know? Time magazine said that, come on, are you a millennial?